children. A very good morning to you all. How are you all? I hope you are safe. Have you all enjoyed your Diwali holidays? Yes, I think so. You have enjoyed your holidays very well. Okay. My dear children, have you all copied your notes in your science notebook up to chapter 5? Have you all copied? Yes. Only very few students have sent a snapshot. What about the others, my dears? My dear children, I am repeating again and again. After completing your notes, you should take a snapshot and send it to me. Okay. I want to see whether you have written correctly or not. Okay. Okay, my dear children. After our holidays, we are entering into our new class, right? So today we are going to learn a new chapter. Okay. Today we are entering into a new chapter. Okay. So chapter 6. Okay, chapter 6. So what's the topic of the chapter? Food and nutrition. Okay, we all know about the food and nutrition. What are the nutrients we get from the food? Okay, in this lesson we are going to learn about the food and what are the nutrients we get from the food. Okay, so every day we are eating food, right? So for what purpose we are eating the foods? For what purpose you are eating the food? For your energy, for doing works. Okay, so all living things, animal, birds, insect, anything, human beings, also we need food, right? Food is essential for our living, right? So food is needed for our first one, growth. Okay, food is very essential for our growth and our development and our repair means if we got any wound in our hand, our body needs nutrients to repair that wound. Okay, then building cells, then from preventing sickness, from healing, for our nutrients, for doing work, for energy. So every day we need food, right? Not for every day, every time, if whether it is a morning or in the afternoon or in the night dinner, we need food, right? Food is essential for our growth. So in this chapter we are going to learn how it's important. So what are the types of nutrients we get from the food? Okay, so good nutrition is important for our health. Okay, good nutrition, for example, we are in the running world, right? We are in the running world, so we prefer very fast food, right? The food which is very easily we can able to cook, we are preferring that. Why we are preferring that means it takes very less time. In the running world we need to consume a less time for cooking, right? So most of the people are preferring a fast food, right? So the fast food contain, do you think the fast food contain any nutrients? Do you think? For example, we can take a noodle. We can take a noodles. Okay, you are when you go outside, you are eating noodles from a restaurant. Do you think? Do you think can you get any nutrients from that noodles? Yes or no? I'm saying no. Why means? So what are the ingredients they are adding for making the noodles? For noodles, they are using maida, right? They are using maida. It is very bad for our health. Okay. Then they are using sauce. They are using different types of sauces. That is very bad. The sauces contain different types of acid, preservative. So it is very bad for our health. Somewhat they are adding some vegetables like carrot, cabbages. After adding this liquids, vinegars and some sauces, it is also very dangerous for our health. Okay, so my dear children, very good vegetable, not all vegetables are good. I don't say that, because the vegetables also contain some bad things. Okay, they are injecting something in the running world, they are doing like for their benefits. Okay, so we need to eat a good vegetable, good nutrition filled food. Okay, so our we are doing, you are learning, you are writing your homeworks, you are playing, you are running. For that you need nutrition. Okay, for that you need to nutrition, and you need to lead a good life, right? So you need to lead a good life, and to reduce them, we need to reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Okay, chronic diseases mean long term. For example, we can say sugar, diabetes, then we can say blood pressure, high blood pressure, then so many problems are there. Likewise, so many problems are, so we do not, if we do not eat a good nutritious food, we we can caught chronic diseases, we can. Okay, so we need to eat a good nutrition rich food. Okay, so what are the nutrients that we need to eat and that lead to a healthy life? So five nutrients are there. First one is proteins, second one carbohydrates, then fats, then vitamins, and then minerals. So what are the five nutrients? Proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals. So these nutrients will help us to stay healthy. Okay, these five nutrients will keep us to stay healthy. Okay, so separately we are going to learn about this. First one, proteins. Proteins are called body building food. So okay, so what do you mean by body building? Means it is essential for our growth. Okay, it is essential for our growth. So proteins are called body building food. Proteins are needed for building, maintaining, repairing cells, tissues, and muscles. Okay, so first protein is needed for our muscles. Okay, building muscle and maintaining our body, repairing cells. Already I said that if we got any cut in our hand or anything in our body, we need to repair that wound. So that wound is repaired by removing the dead cell, and a new cells are growing there. So tissues and muscles. Okay, then proteins in our diet are broken down into parts. Okay, the food that we are eating, that we are eaten contain proteins that are broken down after lunch, that is broken down into small parts, which part we call it as amino acid. Okay, in the process of digestion, the proteins are broken down into amino acids. Okay, so during the process of digestion, the proteins are broken down into amino acid. Then our body needs amino acid in large amount for maintaining a good health. Okay, for maintaining a good health, our body needs large amount of amino acid. So every day we need to take a food contain protein. Okay, it is very essential for our body. Food rich in protein. So what are the food that rich in protein? Okay, contain include meat. What's the first one? Meat. Okay, then egg. Okay, first one, meat. Okay, the food rich in. So I won't suggest you to take meat every day. Okay, once in a week or once in a month. Okay, then egg, then dairy. Okay, milk also contain protein. The last one is fish. Okay, fish. Then proteins also found in plant sources. Okay, not in this product, it also contained in some nuts. Okay, nuts in badam, pista, then almond, then walnut. So this, in this nuts also proteins are contained rich amount, hazelnut. Okay, then in pulses mean green gram, black gram. So these pulses also contain high amount of protein. Then sprouted grain. What do you mean by sprouted grain? The seed just start to germinate. That seeds are called sprouted grain. Okay, so every day we cannot be able to eat meat, egg, and we are drinking milk every day, so it contains protein. Okay, then we need to take a pulse or a nut every day. Okay, we need to take a pulse or a nut every day. Okay, it is essential for our nutrition. Do you understand that? Can you able to understand? Okay, so we are moving to the next one. So what's the next one? Carbohydrates. Okay, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the fuel for metabolism. Okay, metabolism means the food that we are eating is transferred into the energy. Okay, the food that we are eating is converted into energy for our growth. Okay, they provide energy. So this carbohydrate provide energy to our body. Okay, it provides energy to our body for doing some work. So carbohydrates are called as energy giving food. Okay, carbohydrates are called as energy giving food. So what is protein called? Proteins are called body building food. Carbohydrates are called energy giving food. Do you understand? Okay. Then during digestion, carbohydrates are converted into, during our digestion, the carbohydrates are converted into glucose. Okay. Carbohydrates are converted into glucose. It's a very important one. During digestion, protein is converted into amino acids. Okay, amino acid. Then carbohydrates are converted into glucose. Okay, our body uses glucose as a source of energy for cells, tissues and organs. Okay, our body uses glucose for energy. Okay, it uses this glucose for energy. So protein is essential for our body building, but carbohydrate is just for getting energy. Okay. Then carbohydrate comes in two forms. Okay, sugar and starch. Okay, one is in the form of sugar and another one is in the form of starch. Okay, food rich in starch include, the food that contains starch include rice. Okay, rice, maida, maize. Okay, rice, maize, wheat and potatoes. What are they? Rice, maize and potato. These contain starch. Okay, this contain starch. Then food rich in sugars includes fruits, honey, sweets and chocolates bar. Okay, fruits, honey, sweets and chocolate bar. So carbohydrate come in two form. One is sugar and starch. The food rich in starch is rice, maize, potato. Okay, then the food rich in sugars contain honey, sweets, chocolate bars, etc. Do you understand? Okay, we move on to the next one. Fats. Okay, fat is needed for growth. Fat is needed for our growth, our development and our cell function. Okay, it is essential for our growth, development and for our cell function. It gives more energy compared to high carbohydrates. Okay, while comparing with carbohydrates, fat give more energy for us. Okay, fat give more energy for us. There are different types of fats. Okay, there are different types of fat. Some fat are healthiest to us, some fat are unhealthy. Okay, to ensure good health, it is important to eat good fat. Okay, to if you want a good condition, if you want a good health condition, we need to eat a good fat. Okay, we need to eat good fat that are called as unsaturated fat. Okay, good fats are called as unsaturated fat in a small amount. No need to take in a large amount, in a small amount for our balanced diet. Okay, we need to take in a small amount for our balanced diet. Food rich in good fat. Okay, the food that contain good fat are oils, butter, milk, cheese and meat. Okay, butter, oil, butter, butter, cheese and meat. Okay, so we are taking good fat, right? So we are not able to so no, not able to means we are not allowed to eat that bad foods. Okay, bad fat that are called as trans fat, such as packaged snacks. I know you prefer to eat packaged snacks like Lays, Bingo, Kurkuri. Okay, so my dear children, don't eat that foods. Okay, it's not good for your health. It's a bad fat. It contains bad fat. So please don't eat that packaged food. Okay, then some foods are there, instant noodles, cup noodles. So my dear children, don't take that. Okay, don't try to eat that because it contains very bad fat. Okay, packaged snack, fried foods, okay, chips, then burgers also don't take. Okay, The next one is vitamin. Vitamin is very important for our body. Okay, protein, carbohydrate, fats are there. Likewise, vitamin is very important for our body because it's play a very important role in our body functions such as metabolism, our immunity, our digestion, and our body workings. Okay, then it protect our body from various diseases. Okay, vitamin helps to improve our immunity power. Okay, helps to improve our immunity power. Okay, so the food which contain vitamins are called protective food because it helps to gain immunity. Okay, it's called as protective food. Then, so deficiency means the vitamin which is less in our body, okay, that is in the low amount, can lead to some health problems. Okay, so vitamins are generally classified into two types: water soluble, fat soluble. Okay, water soluble and fat soluble. So what are water soluble? Water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and vitamin C. So what are the water soluble vitamin B and vitamin C. Then fat soluble vitamin A. Okay, then fat soluble vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin K. Okay, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and K. Then water soluble vitamin. Okay, water soluble vitamins are not stored in our body, cannot be able to store in our body, so we need to take that through our food. Okay, because they can be destroyed by overcooking. The food that contain vitamin not destroyed by overcooking. Okay, fruits and vegetables rich in vitamin. Sunlight, so sunlight is a rich source of vitamin D. So only our elders will say that the morning sunlight is very good for our health, right? They used to say that morning sunlight is very good for our health. So this is the reason the sunlight contains vitamin D. Okay, it is very essential for our growth. So that only our elders say that morning sunlight is very good for our health. Okay, do you understand? Okay, my dear children, this is enough today. I think this is enough today. So we will meet in our next class. Until, take care, bye bye, and thank you.